afternoon, fam. How y'all doing? This is Tanisha. I am one of the owners of Ideal Base, but some of y'all know me as Miss Penda. And what you're seeing now, we're doing a series where we are interviewing successful African entrepreneurs, business people that when you come here you can work with. So I'm about to introduce you to a special brother of mine that I met probably like the second time I came here. And I've been knowing him for a while, a year plus. And like I said, I'll give him a chance to introduce himself. And once he does that, I'll tell you how we met. And then I'll ask him some questions so you guys can meet reliable people when you come here and want to do business or relocate or whatever you plan on doing. So I will let him introduce himself.
Thank you very much. I goes by name Samuel Thomas. I'm the co-owner of Nkingo Adventures. We do various activities here in Tanzania and Zanzibar mainland. We're dealing with hikings, safari packages and beach packages. So me and my sister, we met like a year back, and since then we've been working together until today, and I'm happy she's back in Tanzania again.
Thank you, Asante. That's thanks in Swahili. I'm trying. So how I met Sam is me and a few other people, a group of us came here. So we was trying to find things to do. So I went look on, I think it might not be Expedia or one of the travel sites, and I was looking for things to do in Tanzania. So, you know, when you come to a new place, you definitely always want to check out the nightlife. So I seen a nightclub tour. I was like, man, that sounds fun. I went look at the pictures and all that, and you know, I booked it, and then you know we end up going out on a Saturday night, and Sam picked us up, took us out. We had a fabulous time. We stayed out till like 5 the next morning. He took us to all the happening spots here. Very, very nice places. We had nice time, nice food, nice drinks, good music. He showed us a good time. So I was like, man, I have to get, you know, you feel good people when you meet them, and he hasn't disappointed. He has been like a brother. Every time I ask him questions, he always answers me, he helps me out. He's a legit businessman. He's always prompt, he's always functional, because you know a lot of our people worldwide have the reputation of not being reliable. So what we've been trying to do is find people who are, so you will not be afraid to come here and do business, that people here want to work with you. You know, and like I said, you know, circulate the money around. That way we can employ more of our people and, you know, diversify and do like other people, you know, have businesses all over, and you shouldn't be scared to do so, because like I said, we have people we've been working with now for a while and can introduce you to them. So Sam, I have a question.
Sure.
How many years has your company been in business?
So far right now this is the 5th year. Yeah, we had started soon when I was done with university. I had to start. So in 2017, I started just as a joke through Airbnbs, because I tried to get a job but I couldn't. I got one, I never liked it.
Yeah, I remember your story. You told me about that. I don't blame you.
So I was just going to please my mom.
Gotcha.
So after some time I was like, no, I can't work for anyone. Let me do something that I like. So from what I like, when I see someone is happy by getting my service, then I'm pretty much happy. So what I did, I started with Airbnb experience, whereby I started with Safari like a local to Mikumi. Then I had to add another one, nightlife with some in Dar es Salaam. So from that time, I started, whenever I took anyone to the national park, it would be like, Sam, you can do something about it. Why don't you start it to a company? So I was like, at first I never took it serious. But as the time went and I got good comments like, why don't you do tourism? I don't do tourism. I was like, okay, let me give it a try. So at the beginning I never had anything. So that's why even the slogan of my company is Safari like a local. Because at then I never had a car, I never had anything. So if I get a booking, I'll just go and book for a bus. I'll take the people with the bus. At our activity, when we come back, we have to wait for the cars again, the bus. Sometimes we get the buses, sometimes we get the lorries. So it's like Safari like a local. You put your way in the way that you do some stuff which are too local and some stuff that you have never done. So from that, I got a lot of clients. Like everyone who came here was impressed by, yeah, you have never boarded a lorry. Your activity made us to do so. So whenever he goes back to his country, he would be like, yeah, let me tell somebody to come over. So through that, it made me open up a serious talk company.
Okay.
That is operating until today.
You said two things that I like that a lot of people don't pay attention to. You did what you love doing, and you visualized what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
And even though at the beginning it wasn't how you wanted, you stuck with it. That's why I tell people, you have to get a vision in your mind of what you want, and if you stay with it, it will come into pass and it will come into being.
Yeah.
And once you meet those people, more and more.
Yeah, like right now we have like 6 agents worldwide. So I get to link with them and we do business. That's how the company is running.
Okay, so one of the questions I would have, and people probably across the diaspora has those questions, what would you say are some of the advantages of doing business in Tanzania?
First of all, safety. As you can see, Tanzania is real safe.
Yes.
You can move anytime, any place, no one will disturb you. But also we have plenty of areas. We have the northern parts, we have the southern part, the central part, we have the west, we have the east, we have the island of Zanzibar. All these places are open for investment and doing business. So when you, let's say when you come to a country, you are actually here to get a place that you can invest in anything you want. As long as it's legal, you can do anything.
Yeah, I found that to be true. Okay, so on that note, what would you say are some of the disadvantages?
And let's say the advantage of coming to invest here, right?
Yes.
Actually, first, we have a lot of customers. Customers wise, as you can see, Tanzania population is too high. So to get a customer is very easy. Like you can open up a restaurant, you can open up a boutique, you can do tourism. Tanzania is a place that you can get a lot of customers. As I said, it's safe, there's high number of people, plenty of food, everything is cheap. So investing here is advantageous because we have a number of people, not only Tanzanians, but you can see like Tanzania is not a landlocked country. It has ocean, it has ports. Some people from Rwanda, Congo, all are here. So if you establish a good service, that will help you to get a lot of customers. Yeah.
All right. So do you have any other plans on like expanding or what things you would like to go into?
Yeah, actually, my aim is to expand my company to be like, let's say, to operate within all of East Africa. Kenya, Tanzania, Burundi, Rwanda, and Congo. Because all these places have a lot of stuff. I might say national parks are there, forests are there. Also, people are there. Like any place that there's people, there's an opportunity.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if there's opportunity, it's a place to invest in. Yeah, so I would like to say like, yeah, maybe some years to come I'll expand. I'll expand throughout the boundaries, but also expand to other business like accommodations, because I'm doing tourism. I get to receive a lot of customers. So if I have my own accommodation, that means I'll aim more.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's the plan.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you because y'all know me.
Yeah.
Usually I always go, when I come here, every time I visit here,
Yeah.
is there things in Dar es Salaam that they don't have that you would like to see as far as businesses?
Like things people like to see.
Like say, let me think. Okay, one guy told me one time when I came, like event centers, like high scale event centers and things like that. Like, you know, things that y'all would like, oh man, I wish this was here.
Okay, yeah. Like in Dar es Salaam.
Yes.
I think people recently like they wish there would be like let's say most of the national parks, which are like in Tanzania, most of the biggest and the best national parks are found on northern parts. So most of Tanzanian people, the Dar es Salaam people, are like, why those places are just there, because there's a high concentration of national parks. So it means hotels are many, tourists are floating every now and then compared to Dar es Salaam. Dar es Salaam, the flow of tourists is very low compared to the northern parts. So I think Tanzania, like people from Dar es Salaam, they all think about if they wish Dar es Salaam could have a lot of national parks, like how the northern parks is.
The thing I'll tell them with that, because like I told you, I made a video recently. Dar es Salaam has a wonderful secret, but many people don't know it. What they need to do is use their beaches. The beaches here are just as beautiful, or not more beautiful than, I done been to the Caribbean. I done been to Hawaii. They're on par or even better. The only thing they need to set up the businesses to go with them, because I was like, this city is the size of New York City and have beaches no matter where you live at, like 15 minutes, you know, away. I'm like, that's unbelievable. They have to tap into that and sell that, because trust me, especially in the States, and people from the UK and all that, because of the weather patterns and stuff, would love coming here. And like I said, I love it here because the people are for that love. You know, even though a lot of them do speak English, which is good, or enough English for you and them to communicate. But I would advise, which I'm going to do when I get back, you probably want to learn how to speak Swahili. It'll make your life easier. But they do, you and them can speak enough English to where they can understand you and you can understand them. So, you know, because I've been to Rwandan places like that, and almost nothing was English unless they went to private school or something. At least some of the people could speak broken English or something. You know, they could say yes, go, or you know, if you point to something, they get you like, oh, okay, you know, or at least a little bit. You know, so I'm trying to think if I have any other questions. So, is any message you would want to send out to the African diaspora, like our people from other places?
Tell them like they should come and invest in Tanzania. They should come and explore the beauty of Tanzania. We have diversity of stuff. We have a lot of stuff. We have minerals. They can invest in everything. Minerals, agriculture, everything. Tanzania is open up for investment. Tanzania is a good place to invest. Also, Tanzania have good people. So I would just like to advise them they should come. This is the first thing, the second time. Now you want to get on the book. So they should come and see what we have here.
Exactly. So everybody, y'all heard it. Successful businessman, young. That's what caught me, you know. Y'all was trying to talk down on the youth. Oh, the youth not doing nothing. The youth are lazy and all that. You see this young man, look what he has done with himself. Yes, he finished school. Like I said, he got a job that, you know, didn't work for him, and he followed his passion. And it has worked out well for him. So I hope this inspires other people to come here. You heard it from the horse's mouth. Everybody, like I keep telling everybody here is welcoming. You come here and do business, you could come here and invest. There's nothing to be scared of. They have people on the ground who will work with you and help you make a smooth transition. Because like I said, I've asked him a million questions and he doesn't get tired of answering them, because I ask plenty of them. So, like I said, thank y'all for your time. Thank you, Sam, for your time. And like I said, please, everybody come to Tanzania. It's beautiful. You come here and do business. Like I said, it has a huge population. It's very safe and stable here. So on that note, everybody, y'all have a good afternoon. And I'm recording live from our bed and breakfast, which is Home Sweet Home. We will soon have it up and running, and we will give y'all a farmer tour and pictures. So on that note, y'all have a good one. Bye.